if you're in the information product game, any of you are in the information product game, you have information products or intellectual property that you put into form. I believe the next game, the next new game, is to take it out of the information product form to return to the essence of what created it. Because the minute you put something in a form, you not only trap it in the form, you trap it in a price range. I use the example of my book. I hold up my book and I say, who would pay $10,000 for this book? Nobody would. Nobody would pay $10,000 for a book, unless it was a collector's item or something like that.
Or your mother.
Or my mother. She didn't even know I would. But other than, really, who would pay 10 grand for a book? Nobody. But I've had literally dozens and dozens of companies pay me $10,000 to $25,000 for what was in my book. Okay? When you release it from its form, and you go back to essence, essence being the intellect that created the form, you unbundle it, you disassemble it, you might find that a piece of it is worth as much or more than the whole. You've heard the old phrase, what is it? The whole is
greater than the sum of the parts.
Greater than the sum of the parts, right? Do we accept that as truth? Pretty much. The whole is greater than the sum of the parts. What if I told you that I could give you 50 examples where the parts were greater than the whole? If you have a book, if you have a training program, you have a coaching program, disassemble it, take it apart, one piece of that might be worth all of it combined. All right? We can tell you story after story. So part of this is getting away from form enough to get back to essence.